Hey, how you doing? Today, I want to try and take this, which is wax cappings from our honey extraction, and turn it into this, which is rendered beeswax, using this and this. Ready? Here we go.
Make, fix, grow, cook. GardenFork.
Hey, little boo, come on out. What? You want to melt some wax? So to get to this is honey extracted from one of our beehives. There's a multi-step process. These are the frames that are in the beehive. The bees will draw out this comb. They make honeycomb, and then they store nectar in that comb. And then for us to get the honey out of these this is all beat up. I mean, they look nicer than that. But to get this out of this, we have to use our extractor, which we've made some videos about. I'll link at the end of the show for those. Anything I talk about is at the end of the show. But when we cut off the tops of the frames to get the honey out, because the bees cap the honey when it's ready for winter storage, we have a big bucket of what are called wax cappings. And you just don't want to throw these out. You want to use this for something. You could make candles, you could recoat foundation with it, you can use it in the hive. So I've already got a video up, of course it'll be at the end of the show, about how to do this using a rice cooker, but I want to show you, well, I'm going to try a different way, using what's called an induction cooktop, which is really cool. I use this for cooking outside in the summer, because I don't want to heat up my kitchen in the summer because it's hot, you know. So this thing is great, plugs into the wall. I'll link below to the model that I use. But we're going to take this, some of this, metal bowl, see what happens. That's GardenFork, right? Are you excited about the honey extraction video? So what I'm doing here is I'm rinsing the wax cappings because there's still honey on it, and at the very bottom of this, I just saw a tennis ball. I want to get as much of this particulate junk, other than wax, out of here before I put it in there. So at the very bottom of this is some honey that is still on the wax, and I'm going to try and dissolve that in the water. Again, this is my way of doing it. If you are a beekeeper, I'd love to hear your way. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. A lot of people do that. I'm now going to add some water to this. Here we go. There's no flame, there's no coils. It's an induction cooktop. It's really nice. Full disclosure, I am an amateur beekeeper. If you're an expert, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I can do this better. What's up? Maybe she wants this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, okay? So this is a little like watching paint dry, but don't walk away from this, okay? You're going to have hot water, hot wax. Do this outside. So I brought out these yogurt containers. This is what I pour the rendered wax into, and there's still some wax and honey residue in here, and there's a honeybee in there. Hey, real quick, did you know that we also have an audio podcast? It's called GardenFork Radio. Whatever podcast app you use, just type in GardenFork Radio and it'll pop up, or it'll be in the text below the video here. There'll be a link there as well. So look for GardenFork Radio. It's me, my friends talking about GardenForky stuff. So that's bubbling, so I'm going to turn down the heat here. But we want all this to melt, but not boil over. This is almost all the way melted, which is great. I just used a stick out of the yard. Remember, whatever you use is going to get full of wax and you're not going to get it off. So this is done, and now I'm going to carefully pour them into these yogurt containers. You could use milk containers, something that you can sacrifice, you know? All right, now we just let these cool and play ball. Oh, bad throw, bad throw. So what's going to happen here is the residue or junk going out is going to settle to the bottom. The water is going to settle to the bottom, and the wax is going to rise to the top here. So that takes time. So this does not look right. I think I might have put too much water in, because this should be in the bottom. There's holes here. That feels squishy, which is good. So you pour this out. It doesn't look good. This one's set up a little bit better. But I'm gonna re-render or remelt all this with less water, and we'll do it again. That's what we do. All right, I've got a little bit of water in here. So, in the meantime, that's kind of like watching paint dry, which it's wax drying. Have you seen my hop plant? This was this tiny little plant 2 years ago, and now it's over 12 feet tall. And it's in Brooklyn, so it's been really rainy, but once these hops dry out, I'm gonna harvest them and make some beer. Much better. Somebody wants to play. Hey, go find it. Go find the ball. All right, that looks a lot better than what we had before. Some of the stuff is left in here. Let's see how this works. Pour this out. So I used a little bit of water in the bottom of the container and some water in the bowl to melt it. And then the suspense. This is what you want, because all this crud, like that. Ooh, that's a lot. It's still kind of warm. So I think I could re-render this again, get it to look like this, or to look like this. So another more rendering, we're good to go. Rendering, is it called? Melting? What do you guys think? What did I do wrong? What could I do better? I'm always learning from you. All right? I'll see you.